This is Horde Chief, and welcome back to another installment of War with a Horde. This week we are up against Los Superior H. As you can see, we actually got a perfect war this war. And they did barely anything. First off, I'm going to go to number 8, a Town Hall 9, being hit by a Town Hall 8 Knight. Alright, before we even start this, go ahead and let you know, none of these bases had any clan castle troops whatsoever. So kind of another, PSA about make sure you have clan castle troops to defend your base, because if not, it's going to be a lot easier for these people to come in and wreck it. So we'll start off. He's going to be EQing to get these valks, the golem, and the king straight into the center of this base. Normally, being able to take out those ADs, you would think balloons, but there's actually going to be 3 giant bombs right around that first AD that he's going to be coming in on with those valks. Being able to set those off, getting those hogs worked around, and as you see, there's no trap locations in the ring of this base on the outside where the defenses are. So taking out that triple giant bomb right there is basically going to make it even easier than balloons. Never know where those air traps are going to be, but you know where these ground traps are. So getting the skeleton trap on the inside taken out with the valks, and going to load in with hogs. Or partial surgical, going to be going south and north, distracting these wizard towers with a giant so these hogs can come through kind of untouched. Setting off the king ability in the center there. King Golem drawing a lot of DPS for these hogs coming in. Had to leave the bomber tower for last, but to take out those 3 giant bombs, I would definitely take that over taking out 1 bomber tower with the valks. And then it's on to cleanup. Another great attack by Knight. Showing these Town Hall 9s how to do a Town Hall 9 attack. Alright, next off, we're going all the way up to number 4. And this will be Philip. He's actually going to be bringing a witch slap. Starting some witches and healers on the west side and north side. Going to be driving his heroes, bowlers, and a couple of wizards through the center of this base using 2 jumps. Getting that huge cut like you always do with this many witches. Going to be able to put those wall breakers in, using the giants to kind of a shield for the wall breakers. Getting the heroes in, getting the bowlers in, throwing that jump. He's going to be able to use 2 jumps to get completely through this base. So it was almost directly set up for this attack. Getting the rage in there, going to be able to take out this enemy king. A lot of stuff. When those bowlers get into that rage, I mean, you see the secondary stuff start falling quick on that second bounce, and that just makes all the difference of cleaning the center of a base out. Use the hill a little late in what I would normally do, but saves those bowlers and is able to knock out the rest of this base. Has plenty of witches on either side to clean up the rest. A very, very nice hit by Philip. He's been coming up in the ranks, learning all new fights for Town Hall 9, getting his heroes up, looking real good. Go ahead and finish this up. We're near to clean up. Got just a couple of defenses right here, but Witch going to be able to take that out. Couple of huts to clean up, and that was it. Alright, last but not least, going all the way to number 1, this will be me hitting a Town Hall 10 with no Infernos, no CC. Going to be coming in from the south side with Golem, Valks, and Heroes, and then going to be hogging the north. Just your simple Govaho with a EQ. Missed the EQ a little bit. Hit with the first EQ, but missed with the second, third, and fourth on that corner to lead from the south section into the center of the base. But the 1 EQ was able to take it down enough to where I thought my valks were definitely going to plow through that wall and go center anyways. Getting the wall breakers in on the south side, getting that nice cut with the wizards. Getting those heroes in, trying to let that golem get into the base before the rest of the troops, setting off any traps. And as they work through this section, they sure enough go straight through the corner right there. Basically going aggro on the queen. Getting this whole center kind of knocked out, which is all your X-bows, a lot of Teslas, giant bombs. We knew that there was a giant bomb over here by this east air defense. Yep, right there where the golem's setting it off. So tried to use 2 loons on these bomber towers so the hogs didn't have to go through them. Waited till the archer towers were actually distracted, but they were able to kill their target before the balloons were able to take down the bomber towers. But still was able to get the job done. Right here, really low health hogs, but saved that last heal for the wizard tower and the bomber tower on the east side of this base. Got the queen over here cleaning up the west side. Gonna have plenty of hogs to take out what's left, and also got a couple of archers down here taking out this last cannon, and it's on the cleanup. If it had CC, probably wouldn't have had so much luck, but being able to go straight in with valks, not have really any wizards in behind it, really makes it to where you can start chunking in a lot more valks, not having to worry about that CC. And that opened the door to be able to get into that center, take out a bunch of DPS, and running the gauntlet with the hogs on the outside. Like I said, another PSA on make sure you put troops in your CCs. An experienced clan is going to be able to take that as an advantage and walk all over your bases. So if you're starting war, make sure at least you fill up that clan castle on every base, even if it's not yours, but you started the war. Make sure you're war ready. And until next week, this was Chief.
War with the Horde.